Hello, I'm Mike Parker. I'm the Chaplain General, and I'm in training to run the London Marathon. As you probably know by now, to help me in my training, I've been joined by a number of our chaplains who are coming to run a mile to ensure I get my preparation right. I'm joined today by one of the team, Padre James.
Hi CJ.
So Padre James, tell me about your job at the moment.
So CJ, I am staff chaplain to the Chaplain General, to you. So it's a little bit of a unique role. It's not chaplaincy as we know it from a unit chaplain perspective, but it's a real unique opportunity to, as I see it, be chaplain to the CG, but also to the chaplaincy department writ large. So yeah, many different facets to it.
And this is not your first rodeo, it's fair to say. You've been with a number of units. Do you want to tell us about that history?
Yeah, so my first unit was 6 RLC, who were out in Germany when I first joined them. My second unit was with 2 Para down in Colchester, and had a really good time with them. After that, I went out to Cyprus, so I had an amazing opportunity to be out there with the family. And then from there went to Sandhurst as one of the assistant chaplains. So again, real opportunity, real privilege, both to serve the cadets and also the PQAs coming through on the short course as well. Following that, we had the joy of going to Shrivenham for the staff course, ICSC. Did that for 7 months and then started at Mod Chaps in July last year.
So that feels like lots of physical challenges along the way.
Yeah, there's been a few, CG. There's been a few. I think coming from parish ministry, where it generally involved eating lots of cake and drinking lots of brews, to joining the army, it was a bit of a steep curve in terms of getting up to fitness to join the army. But I guess particularly with 2 Para, I had the opportunity to do P Company with those guys, which brought back a whole another level of fitness that I've not quite had the joy to experience. And following that, I guess there's always been lots of opportunity for physical challenges throughout, which has been a real gift, to be honest.
So you take seriously keeping yourself fit, which isn't easy the way we live our lives in my diary. We're constantly trotting around the globe, on and off airplanes, in and out of cars. How important is it to you to try and find that space for a bit of physical activity in the day?
Really important, CG. I mean, we talk about the Bible as chaplains quite a lot. I think Paul talked about keeping ourselves fit in mind and spirit, but I think for me, keeping ourselves fit physically is also really key, both in terms of our mental health, in terms of just having a bit of a break from people, and the emails is massively important. And so trying to squeeze in wherever we can, if we're traveling, if we're at Army HQ, has been a big part of, I think, keeping myself sane at times.
So you made there the link between that physical fitness and spiritual fitness. Say something more about that spiritual fitness. How do you keep yourself spiritually healthy?
So, I guess in lots of ways. I think prayer is a big part of being able to connect with God on a daily basis. And we had our Bible study or our prayer time this morning, and part of that was talking about incorporating God into our decisions. And so I think that's a big part of what I feel I do in the day-to-day. I think also being part of a community has been something that's really sustained me throughout my time in chaplaincy in garrison churches or with fellow chaplains. And so, I think that's a really important part of keeping ourselves spiritually fit and connected with those people that we work and serve alongside.
So balancing physical fitness and spiritual fitness makes us ready to do the job that's been asked of us by the Army. What surprised you about stepping into Army headquarters?
I think For me, I think it's the diversity of the role. I think one minute you're having interactions with Buckingham Palace or answering questions for Parliament. The next you're very much leaning into the welfare for chaplains specifically. The next minute you're looking after the CG's diary. So I think, yeah, just the sheer variety of what you end up doing as a staff chaplain is a real joy. And I think, if I'm honest, I wouldn't say surprising, but something I really enjoyed is just actually feeling my heart grow more and more for chaplains themselves. And being able to get a bigger, deeper, wider sense of what those in the department are doing to care for the Army's people, to love one another as well. It's been, it's been quite humbling.
So you've had a great opportunity to travel in lots of those roles, not just in the staff chaplain's role. Can you think of a particular high point during your service so far?
I think those moments when you're remote, whether it's physically or because of the context, the deployment, whatever it is, those remote places I've always found to be really special, both in terms of my own relationship with God, but also my relationship with the soldiers. I often find that they're more honest, more open, and are willing to share more of their own struggles, concerns, and also their joys. You get to celebrate the good moments as well with them. And I think wherever that's been, with any of the units, those moments when you are a little bit more isolated, maybe you're on ops, maybe you're on exercise, maybe you're just on a weekend duty. It's in those moments where I feel as though chaplaincy can really come alive and connect and offer something really unique.
Such a privilege, isn't it, to serve this community, to walk alongside them, to share a little bit of their experiences, but to know that wherever we go, we're welcome, that people want us to be there. They want us to have a conversation with them. They want to spend time talking about the things which matter to them.